Hi.
Hi, hi.
How you doing?
Hi, very bored, but I'm okay.
So today, guys, we've got Eleanor Lee. She is our cover
Yes!
girl.
So happy.
She is our June cover girl, which talks about Gen Z. So she fronts our youth issue, which is an issue we do every year. And it's been more than 10 years since we've had an artist from Singapore, a Singaporean artist on our cover. How does it feel, Eleanor? How did you feel when you saw the cover? When you went through the shoot? Tell me everything about it.
Well, before the shoot, when I was informed that I was given this opportunity to like do the BAZAAR cover, I was like really happy and honored because I know how big this magazine is, and I was like, no, you're joking, no. And then when it was real, I was like, oh my god, no. And the whole thing was really professional. Everyone was so professional, and I got to do my nails, and the purple nails, and the makeup. It's my first time trying like such heavy makeup
Oh,
too,
the
because
smoky eye. Yeah.
yeah, the smoky eyes.
Did you like it?
I loved it. Because I kind of like rock music too. So
Right.
I kind of, it was my first time trying this kind of like makeup, and I was like, you know what? I should stick with this. It's so me.
I'm so
And
glad that you
yeah.
loved it.
Sorry?
I'm so glad that you loved the
Yeah.
makeup and the hair. And of course, Eddie's team did an amazing job. Eddie
Yeah.
has worked with Eleanor for years and years and years, and you've seen her.
Yeah.
You've seen Eddie on Eleanor's IG and all her social platforms. And he
Yeah.
was very much instrumental in pulling all of this together. So we have to thank Eddie for making it all happen.
Yeah.
He's like your godpa, right? Your
Yeah,
godfather.
he's my godpa.
Yeah,
He's been taking care of me since really young, so.
He's amazing, man. And I took such a risk with this cover because this masthead and this unicorn color, I was like, what do Gen Z, the audience like? And I was so hoping that they'll love this kind of unicorn kind of cover effect. So that was the reason behind us doing this, because it's very much part of the culture of the Gen Z
Yeah.
audience. I don't know. You tell me. Is that right? Did I make the right decision?
Yeah. I mean, we're all like unicorns right now, so I think that's a really great job. And I think it's really different from all the shoots that I've seen on BAZAAR and a lot of magazines, because we usually only use like one color, or maybe when it's like festive, like Christmas, we do different colors. But in this magazine, there's like 3 to 4 different variations of colors, and it's like really special. And I personally, I really like macaroons colors like that, so I loved it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, so different from what I imagined. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like one color.
And, it was really interesting as well because we did the cover just before Singapore went into the circuit breaker.
Yeah.
So it was our last shoot. And guys, the things we had to go through to make that shoot happen. Like when I first met Eleanor, I had to like split my team into 2 lots.
Yeah, A and B group.
We couldn't hug. We couldn't hug. We couldn't like give each
we
other
elbowed
like
though. We elbowed.
we elbowed. So it was really a very different experience.
Yeah.
Shooting, pre circuit breaker. And I think now with post circuit breaker, because Eleanor, you have spent most of your life in front of the screen. Do you think life would be very, very different now for you when you go back to doing shoots and filming?
Well, because of course, social distancing is like the main priority for every single country right now. So I think it's still gonna have a little effect on our jobs and everything we do. But I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better, and I think this is really good, and it's a good news. And I don't know. I just think that I don't think there's gonna be much difference. I think when I go back, I'm still gonna be really busy, but we're just
Right,
gonna like be careful more
right.
caution. Yeah.
And you're going back, when are you planning to go back to China?
Because right now I'm shooting something which is kept secret. I can't say, but it's a
Okay.
surprise.
I know.
Yeah, I know you
I cannot say it.
but yeah, I'm planning to go back next month, at the start of next month. Hopefully everything works out. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's cool. So tell me, you actually went to China when you were quite young,
Yeah.
and was it very difficult to break into the China entertainment industry?
Um, I think either way, I think it's difficult for everyone because it's a difficult industry. People think that, oh, it's all lights and camera and it's fun, and oh, you're just smiling, you have everything, you have fame, you have money and stuff, but it's actually not like what everyone thinks it is. It's also a job, and it's also I think it's different from a lot of jobs, because it's like, how do you say, other jobs like you get to like have weekends and weekdays, but this job is like full
Right.
time. It affects our social lives too. But I think to break into this industry, I don't think there's much difficult for me. I have to say, I have to admit that I'm really lucky to have
Mhm.
a lot of opportunities. But I think either way it's hard for everyone. Yeah.
Right, right. Were you prepared for the stress that comes with being a celebrity? I mean, you started really, what, 17 years old when you started filming?
I my first commercial was at 15, turning
15,
15.
guys.
Yeah, 15.
Wow.
Yeah.
How old were you when you did the Apple commercial in China?
15. That was my
Wow.
first like job offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So was it really difficult to did anything prepare you for the stress of being a celebrity or a rising star in China? What was the biggest challenge for you?
I think because from a really young age, my mom, everyone knows, like she's also in this industry. So I kind of got
Yes.
used to it, and I know what to be prepared of and how to like. I've seen many stuff happening, so I kind of know what I'm in for if if I chose this industry. So I think um I kind of got prepared. Like you're gonna get a lot of like comments, like bad and good, all of them.
Hmm.
So I just think that I got prepared for this, and that is what I wanted, and that was what my goal was. It's better to have it's better to have somebody talking about you than nobody at all. You see?
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. What do you think was the best advice your mom gave you? Because you spent your past, I think, what, 5 years, 6 years in
Yeah.
China, and you were very much by yourself there. Eleanor has, of course, her management team with her, but in terms of her family, she was pretty much by herself, I think, in the
Yeah.
past 5 to 6 years. So, what was
Yeah.
the best piece of advice from your mom, do you think, to take you through all this?
Um. To be honest, she doesn't really give me advice for my job. I think no, it's like we separate like family and jobs like totally. And she thinks,
Okay,
because it's different and everyone has different ways of like coping with stuff. So she doesn't really give me advice, but as a mom, she does teach me like to have manners and like to be
right.
punctual at all job offers and stuff like that. So that is one thing that has affected me like in a good way. Like I'm always punctual for any jobs, no matter how early it is. I'm always earlier than almost a lot of people. So, and I think that is a really good thing that she helped me like set in my mind. Yeah.
That's great. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to ask you this. So, how has your dating life been? You know,
Ah.
big question. Eleanor's
Well
not
then,
nice.
let me answer all of you people. um. Well, as you all know, a lot of celebs like we like to keep our relationship lives and like private lives private. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm kind of open with a lot of topics, I think. And well, I don't know. I'm really lonely, so yeah, I'm lonely.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I did date before, and
Right.
well, because I'm lonely now, so as you guys can see, it didn't turn out well. So
Okay.
yeah,
What do you think was your biggest what do you think was your biggest lesson in your first relationship?
I'm not gonna lie. I think
Hmm.
it's my temper. Yeah, my temper. I have to control my temper, and
Okay.
I think in a relationship, everyone's equal, and we all have wrongs and rights. And to be honest, I'm this kind of girl where I cannot like handle if a guy is way better than me. I don't
Oh
know why.
wow.
I if like
Type
he's
A love. Type
yeah
A girl.
yeah like if he's really famous or if he's really rich, I don't think I want to date him because I'll be like I don't think I have this confidence and I don't think I can like maintain this relationship and I'll be like there's so many other girls better than me, so why he chose me? I think he's gonna leave anyway, so I'll be really insecure the whole relationship and I'll fight a lot and stuff. But if a guy is lower than me, I don't mind, but
Right.
I think it's also really hard for the guy because he might feel lost and he might feel insecure too. So I think the most important thing I've learned that in a relationship is to be equal. You have to find an equal where you guys can like cooperate and then talk about stuff and like work things out together. This is the most important thing that I've learned. Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna go on, on that point that you said about being equal. If would you date, a lot of people have made this assumptions that you could be dating some of your co-stars or dating another actor from your shows or films. Would you date someone from the film industry?
You know, to be honest, when I just went in, of course there's like, oh my god, there's so many cute guys and stuff like that. Who every girl's the same. But after I've met everyone and seen a lot of things happening, and I realized that I do not want to date people in my industry, actors or
Right.
singers. Maybe like if it's a really like talented person, I might be like, oh, that's really cool. But to me, I don't really look at this kind of stuff anymore. I don't know why, but I don't think I'll be dating anyone in my industry. I don't think so. So.
Okay. Too many complications that occur out of it, do you feel?
Yeah, I do feel this, and it's really hard because you know as an actor, I'm supposed to be really professional and be like, yeah, I accept this and I accept that because I have to do it too. But as a human being, I don't think anyone can accept that. Like, accepting your boyfriend's gonna kiss another co-star because it's his job. But as a
Right.
human, you'll be like, how can you accept that? But as an actor, I'm supposed to be professional. So I'll be like, yeah, it's okay. But it still affects. And there's this relationship thing where, you know, they're going to spend time with their co stars and I'm going to spend time with my co stars and we're going to be separate for a really long time. So I just think that this is not working. So I really want to find like people outside of my industry. But I also find it hard because if I do find someone out of my industry, he might not be able to accept what I do too. And that's going to be even more complicated to explain or make him understand. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to die single. I'm going to die
No,
alone.
this girl is too beautiful. This cover girl is too beautiful to die single. Not possible. Now, going back to your career, what do you think you would want from your career? You've started doing a lot of film. You've got this character that a lot of girls identify with and love, which is you're quite strong. You speak your mind. You have this kind of boyish, slightly
Yeah.
tomboy kind of character. What do you think will be your career goals for the next few years?
For my career goals, to be honest, I just want to be a singer. I just want a stage. I just want a spotlight on me and then my dancers behind and just stand there and just like, sing my songs. So I don't know what I really want because I think life is the point of life, I think, is just finding out what you want. And at the end, when you die and you're dying bed, and you'll be like, I still don't know what I want. I still want more.
Right.
So that's like life. So I just think that I wanna like go towards like singing more now. And as I've said before, like on the magazine I wrote, I said that I recently signed into a new record label. So I'm gonna be more on music now than acting. Yeah.
Right. So, does it mean that you're going to stop acting as much and you're just going to be doing more album work and more single work?
Well, because it's a really hard generations for singers, so I think I'm still gonna do both equally as much. So like before, when I was like only acting, it was like maybe 90 and 10% of music, and now maybe I'm just gonna do like 50-50 acting and singing, because it helps with my I don't know, like publicity. If I have like more projects and people would know, oh, who's this person, and then when they look into me, they'll be like, oh, she sings too, and then more people listen to my music. But if nobody knows me, they won't even bother about my music. So yeah.
Got it. So, off that note about music, I
Aha,
think
aha.
Eleanor has a really special surprise, guys. Eleanor's going to sing us a new song, right?
Yes, I wrote this song like when I came back to Singapore around that time, and I was just so lonely, and I was just like thinking about my past, like things that I've been through, and some of my friends, we've been talking about like relationships and then stuff about girls, and I just want to write something about it. And this song is called My Colors. And
Right.
because like, oh, but my Instagram picture, the rainbow on the face, I designed
Yes.
that cover myself. I told
Ah,
the photographer what I want, and why it was black and white and why the colors were like that was because I want to let people know that even though they try to change you or mold you into what they think society is supposed to be like, and as a celeb, you're supposed to like cope with this. But I just want to let people know, no matter how many times you try to make change my colors, I'm still that person. I'm happy. And rainbow, I chose rainbow was because I think rainbow represents all the happiness in the world. So that's
fantastic.
why. And
Great.
I wrote
Now,
this song. Yeah, because I wrote the song was because I just wanted to let, like, I think a lot of girls and maybe guys would like relate, was because when you're in a relationship and this guy, you guys might think that you were perfect for each other at the start, because every single relationship at the start was so perfect. But when it ends, or when it's coming to like an end at the back, you realize that there's a lot of changes, and you realize you have been changing yourself for that person, which is wrong. You should have been you the whole time, and you just lost all your colors. So I wrote the song called My Colors, and just like finding myself. Yeah.
right. So nice. Okay, so she's going to sing us a song now, guys. How exciting is that?
Yes. Okay, wait. I had
Okay.
McDonald's, so.
Very Gen Z war. Very
I
Gen
know. I was so sad because the Grab food guy was like on a
Right.
bike, and I was like so guilty. Like, I don't even know how to eat anymore. Okay, wait. My colors. Okay, so.
Okay.
Okay. um. Okay. I colored in between the lines, drew the perfect picture for you. You stopped all my colors for you and showed you the best view for you. I like how our colors ignite. Before you, everything was black and white. We molded into something new. Everything was so right, like you. Who would have thought that a color like you would go so well with mine? Then I realized that you're washing all my colors away, away, yeah. And I bleed rainbows and in colors that don't exist. And I cover myself with my colors, so don't try to repay me, yeah. Repaint me, rebuild me, change me. You may have every color on your palette, but I'll be the color that you never had. Oh, my colors, my colors, my colors. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that was
Yes.
great. That was really, really super. So tell us about the song. What was it? What is it all about?
So, for the first part of the lyrics was like I
Mm-hmm.
colored in between the lines and drew the perfect picture for you. Like I did everything for you, like all girls would do, and used up all my colors for you to show you the best view. Like
Mm-hmm.
I painted everything for you so that you would feel like you're everything to me. And then I liked how our colors ignite. And before you, everything was black and white. Like you were like the most special thing that has ever happened to me. And our colors would just bloom. And we
Right.
molded into something new. Everything was so right, like you. You were the right one. And then and then it starts going down words from there and be
Okay.
like, um, who would have thought that a color like you would go so well with mine? Then I realized that you're washing all my colors away. Away. So,
Okay.
yeah, and I bleed rainbows and in colors that
Right.
don't exist. So I'm the most special thing here. Everyone has their
Right.
own color. And I cover myself with my colors. So don't try to repaint me or rebuild me or change me. And you may have every color on your palette, but I'll be the color that you never had, my colors. Yeah.
Amazing. So a lot of it, do you think, comes from the relationship you had? Is it a little bit autobiographical?
Well, I just had like 1.5 relationship before and a
Okay.
half. So I just think yeah, I think we learn a lot from our first relationship most of the time, and it affects us in good and bad ways. So I realized that I was like going crazy and like changing myself for someone who doesn't deserve me. So and then when you start to like spend a whole lot of time finding yourself, and then I just wrote that one day in my room thinking, maybe the relationship did not go well was because I lost myself, and he liked me in the first place because I was myself. So everyone
Right.
starts to forget themselves during a relationship, and that's the most important part, what is to still continue to be yourself and don't change. So yeah, I think that song was just to like remind me and like encourage me to like, be yourself no matter what happens. Yeah.
So with music being such a big influence in your life, who have been some of the biggest artists that you have turned to or admire or love?
Well, as everyone knows, I am a major Taylor Swift fan. Super
Okay.
major. Well, because even since from when I was really young, around like primary school age, Taylor Swift has helped me a lot. Like when I got bullied in primary school, and then Taylor Swift was like, she came up with a song "Mean" and stuff. I was like, I relate to all her songs, and I was so happy that I have something that can that can express my emotions that I don't know even how to like put it in words. So I
Mhm.
just love Taylor Swift ever since. And back then, like in 2010, 2009, everyone was like laughing at her and saying that she can't sing. But look at her now.
Exactly. Completely
Yeah.
different. Now, you brought up something interesting about how Taylor Swift sort of really helped you when you were young. Were there issues that you faced when you were in school in Singapore? Um, some things that, that you found tough to go through?
Yes, I did. Well, when I was in my primary school days, I did get bullied quite a lot, to be honest. But I'm not
Mm,
gonna lie, I wasn't like the perfect student too, because we tend to pick on people that are weaker than us, and I did pick on people too. I'm not gonna lie. So, maybe because I felt so inferior of myself, and I just thought, there's someone weaker than me, and I want to like express all my emotions and make you feel the pain that I can feel. But I can't pick on people who is bigger than me because they're the one picking on me. So I
right.
couldn't protect myself too. So that's the only way I could like put out myself. And I don't know. I got bullied, and I remember like doing everything for my so-called friends back then. I really tried to be a good friend. Like, you know, I do things that they would want me to do. They call me their dog sometimes. I carry their bags. I do stuff like that, or just follow them around. And because in my school days, when you eat alone during recess time, you get
Yeah.
laughed at really bad. You know, like you're a loner, you
Oh,
have no
wow.
friends. So back then, before recess, my main priority for every day at school was to find someone to go with me to eat during recess. And if I don't have that, I have to eat in the toilet alone because I get so
In the
scared.
toilet?
In the toilet. I'm not. I know it sounds like dramatic to some people, like, "Oh, are you
Right.
playing a drama?" But it was so real. I remember like buying the sticky rice from my canteen stall and then going into the toilet, and I was like eating it, and I was like really crying, and I was like thinking to myself, "Why are you doing this to yourself? Why do you have to pity yourself so much? Why can't you just stand up and go and eat alone?" But after that, I told myself, you know, I'm gonna work hard in the future, and I'm gonna like, you know, show you what I'm capable of. Like the song mean, you know, I'm gonna be in a big city where you can't touch me, you know. So
Right.
I just thought like, yeah, I had a lot of like experiences when I was young, especially when my friends, I just do anything for them, you know. I just give them, I just like, I trust them so much. I just want to let you know that I'll do anything for you, and I'll tell you anything you want as long as you eat with me, as long as you just be there for me if I get bullied. So I told them all my passwords for all my accounts, like everything. I thought they would like forget it, but one day, I don't know, they decided to team up against me and hack into my Facebook account. And back then, there's this sort of popularity thing where there's this like popular girl. Like we had like cliques. I don't even know why we had that like back then, but we are like a small society of people. There's like
Right.
this cute popular girl, and then there's this popular girl, and then this sporty popular girl, and then there's a smart popular girl, and then there's the tall, pretty outgoing popular girls. There's a
Right.
lot of cliques. And the biggest clique of all is a girl, which I'm not gonna say, yeah, but I'm pretty sure if she saw me right now, she knew who she was. But and yeah, I don't know why she hated me. I don't really know her. I didn't really knew her that well, you know.
Right.
So she just hated me. But when the popular girl hates you, everyone has to hate you. That's the rule. So
Right.
yeah, and back then, okay, so I did anything for her. And then when my two best friends hacked into my account, and back then was when I was starting to pick myself up. I was kind of
Okay.
getting close to the cute popular girl, but she was really
Okay.
kind. She's a really kind girl. So I kept talking to her and be like friends and stuff. And then one day they hacked into my account, and then they posted like, I'm so sorry I'm so sorry for talking to you guys. I just wanted to be popular." So, and then they add all the popular girls inside, and then post it on
Oh,
Facebook.
wow.
And then
Oh, wow.
the whole school was like commenting on me. It's like, "I knew it. You are stuck up. You're a blah 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 blah," and stuff like that. I was like, "Oh my god, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?" And then I just keep taking it down, but they keep posting it again. And then I called them. And then I keep asking and keep crying. I was like, "Why do you keep doing? Why do you do this to me? Why do you do
Mm.
this to me?"
Mm.
And then they were like, "Kiss my," yeah,
Right.
yeah. And then they were like, and they keep hanging up, and I was like, "Oh my god, I don't even know what to do." And then, you know, every morning when you go to school, you have to assemble in the hall where the
Mm-hmm.
whole school's there, and I don't
Right.
even know how to go to school. So I just, you know, I just go when I went to school early in the morning. The whole school was like, "Look at her," you know, she's like, "Oh my god," stuff like that, and you'll be
Right.
like, the whole school looking at you the way that like that, and you'll feel like so sad. But the
Yeah.
one thing I remember was during my graduation, where everyone was crying and hugging each other so dramatically and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna miss you. Oh, babe, I'm gonna all kiss and stuff like that." And some people even like, you know, I know we had our stuff back then, but I really hope that I'll miss you and stuff like that. I was like, okay. And then after graduation, I just walked out. Everyone's parents was there, but my mom wasn't because I told her not to come. It was only gonna be 5 minutes for me. I told her it's okay. I'm just don't come. This graduation means nothing to me. And then
Wow.
after graduation, I just walked out. I didn't even look back. And then in my heart, I was like, I'm gonna show you guys what I can do one day. Yeah. And then
Amazing.
that's it. Yeah.
So when you graduated, you knew you were going to China?
Oh
You
no,
knew
I
you
didn't
were
even
gonna
know
be
that. I just knew I was
okay.
capable of doing something big, but I
Right,
don't know what
right,
back then.
right, right. And what do you think, for a lot of your fans who are tuning in today, what do you think you could give them as advice when they're being cyberbullied?
Well, I think it's really hard to give advice because this really depends on someone's like mentality to like take this. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm,
really hard even if I said stay strong. It's gonna be
mm-hmm,
is staying strong is just sad, and it's okay to be sad. It's okay to open up and say that, hey, I don't like this, and it's okay to tell people what you're going through. It's just because right now the society thinks that you're complaining, thinks that you can't even take a bite, you can't even take a hit, and that's not true. You're amazing. Just everyone's special and different in their own way, and I just think the main thing about it is like I don't think girls should be putting girls down. I'm not like a feminist, a major feminist or something. I'm more of an
mm-hmm.
equality kind of person, and I just think that girls should be like hyping girls up and shouldn't be like, calling each other bees and stuff.
Right, right, right. So you think it's important to um, promote or share or socialize or really strengthen in your power with other girls. What else? What other bits of advice would you give coming from where you came from, where you found the strength? Because you said as well that when you went to China and when you first moved there, you were very, very lonely. And this idea of being cyberbullied, this idea of being put down, what are the other bits of advice you could give to try to get over it?
Well, I think a you can like find songs that relates to you. I think it really helps,
Mhm.
and it helps you know that there are people out there feeling the same things too, and you're not alone. And then you just have to find your circle. You have to find the people that knows you. It's just you're at the wrong place, wrong people, wrong time doesn't mean that nobody knows you, so don't give up that easily. And then b you should find someone. Just find someone to talk to. If if family isn't helping, you think that they don't understand you, or your friends are not helping because they're the one bullying you, you can go to a doctor. It's okay to seek for help. It's not like you're crazy. It's okay to just find someone who's out of the circle, who knows stuff more than you, or just finding someone who wants to listen to you. So I think these are the main things that you could do. Or maybe like me, keep a diary and write about stuff, and then um at the end of the day, or like after a few years, a few months, and you look back on what you wrote, and you'd be like, I went through that, and I came from there, and I did it. So it will be it's a really nice thing to write in a diary and then see how much you've grown. Yeah.
Right, right. So you would say that mental health issues are something that I guess it's maybe the negative side of social media because, now that you're a celebrity, you're a rising star in China, you're expected to portray a very certain image. What is the challenge? I mean, you're still super young, you're still 20, 21. You're expected to behave and be seen in a certain way. What do you think gives you strength to go through a lot of issues that girls in their 20s, girls in their teens are going through?
Um well, I'm not gonna lie, I suffered from depression before and
Hmm.
anxiety. Right now I'm really okay, but sometimes some things would trigger me and I'll be like cannot breathe and my whole face goes red and I keep sweating and then my ears goes like pumping the blood and stuff and keep shivering. So I know a lot. I've been through like a lot of different kinds of emotions in different stages in my life. So I just think that, from my angle to like say stuff, people might say a lot of things like, you're so lucky, you have this, you have that. How you have this is the life you chose. You chose to be in this industry. You have to take everyone's comments and freedom of speech and stuff like that. But
Right.
I just think that we are the new generation. We are the society. So we are able to change it, but people are still refusing to do that. So I don't know why, but I just want to make a change. And how I cope with this, it's like, to be honest, I use my negativity to be my goal. Like,
Okay.
um, people always tell you to be positive and be like, oh, 加油 and stuff like that. But I'm not. Everyone's not. You can't be a good girl your whole life. It doesn't mean you have to keep an image. Like, I don't like it when people like tell me, oh, because you look like this, you have to be cute, you have to sing this cute song, you have to do this, you have to do that. That's why I always tell people I don't want labels. I don't want to be labeled, because I want to be what I am and what I can do and what I want to do. Why do you have to like tell me what to do? So that's my goal. And I recently twittered this sentence before, and I thought like, hey, I thought of this and it's really nice. So negativity, it's okay to have negativity and keep that and turn that into your success. Turn your
Right.
negativity into success. So like, holding a grudge against people is actually a thing that pushes me forward, like
Right.
proving to them what's wrong. And then that's not bad. That's not a bad thing to do. It's your the way you improve yourself. So I think that's how I improve, I guess. Yeah,
Right.
to hold
Now,
on to that.
okay, that's really really good points. There's something that I wanted to ask you. Yes, you said it earlier about how you are always classified as cute,
Yeah.
as pretty, as a certain kind of girl because of the way you look. And it is something that has given you a lot of issues.
Yes.
Even though you're stunning, you know, but sometimes beauty can be seen in a light that you're not very comfortable with. Can you tell us
Yeah.
a little bit about that?
Yeah. So it as most of the times when I am in China, I don't know why, but they like to label a lot, like labels and stuff. So
Hmm.
I want to try to change that. I really do want to try to change that, but it's gonna be really hard because even my manager told me like, um, you can't change it, because even if you want to change it, it's gonna take like a really long time, which is maybe not in our generation, maybe in the future, like maybe my kids might change that, but um yeah, right now it's gonna be really hard for me, but I just want to put it out there that this is what I think I want to do. It's that because of the way I look, people would be like, you should sing this song, you should do this.
Right.
And as like I said, I wanted to be a singer. So sometimes when I go into a variety show, and or like a, I don't know, like some shows that I can perform a song, I want to show people that what I can do, and I want to sing songs that I like, or maybe write, or that would like express me well, and I know that I can sing that well, because not everyone's voice is like capable of singing, songs that are different, like Billie Eilish song.
Yeah.
If like Adele sings her song, yeah, of course she has that power and then stuff, but it's different. It's different,
Right.
So I want to sing songs that I know that I can show what I'm capable of. So, but then because when I like, I even there's one time when I went to this variety show, and I was supposed to perform two songs. One song was a really cute song called like Curry Curry, like Singapore and stuff like that, because they want to show that
Right.
I'm from Singapore, like, and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I don't like the song, and I trained really long with my teacher to sing cute,
Right.
and I don't even know. And even
Right.
when I was training, I was like, I can't do this. I can't be cute. and then and then they're like, it's okay because they want you to be cute, but you're cool. So you use your cool voice to sing cute things, and it's gonna be different. And I'm like, I try, but I can't. and and then after that episode, I got shut down because if you win the first round, you get to sing the second
Yeah.
song. And that second song, I just said I want to sing Call Me Maybe. I want to sing
Right.
like an English song. So maybe,
Right.
even though Call Me Maybe is a little high for me and it's also kind of
Right.
cute, that I can't really sing it
Right.
that well, but I just want to sing something that I know at least I have confidence in. What if I forget the lyrics and stuff? So they prepared me for the second song, but they actually don't really want me to sing an English song. So I actually got shut down from the first song. So I did not have my chance to sing the second song. And because I didn't even have the chance to prove myself, and the first song sucked so bad, my confidence was like so shut
Low.
down. I was like, oh my
Right.
God, everyone's gonna think I'm not a singer. And I have this dream of being a singer and I can't even sing a cute song. I was like so sad. And then I just got really affected by then. And then my manager talked to the television, and then they took my episode down. So it wasn't aired. It wasn't aired at
Oh,
all.
wow.
Yeah, it wasn't aired because I just realized that, because me and my manager was like discussing and thinking like we didn't even have the chance to like prove myself, and it was my first time singing live, and it was so bad. How am I gonna like move on to be a singer? And then
Right.
the director was talking to my manager, and the director was really kind. And then she was like, if you really don't want this to be aired, I think we can make that happen. And then my manager was like, yeah, I think we don't want it aired anymore. And then we just canceled the thing. It was really sad. It was my first time going live, like singing live. But yeah, it was an experience. I think I don't have much stage experience too. Like before, there was some times when I'm singing on stage, but it was all lip syncing. So
Right, 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 right. Well, now the whole experience of actually performing live and singing live, that might completely change because of COVID-19. You might not be allowed to perform in front of a live audience. You might have to do it by yourself. Do you think that would make you feel more comfortable?
well, I think so. I think, yeah, performing myself would be really much better. But I like right now, because of the case, I think all singers miss the stage, all actors miss the spotlight, all everyone miss their jobs and things that they used to do like normal life. So I think I still want to perform on stage, but maybe
Mhm.
because I don't have much experience, I have this anxiety thing and I'm still really scared. So I every time I'm on stage, if people don't realize, I'm usually being pulled down the stage. I don't walk down. Usually someone pulls me down the stage because my legs are starting to shiver and I start to break, and I would like fall
Wow.
anytime. So most people, like if I'm with my co-star, they would like help me down. Or if I'm with like no one, and before I walk down, my manager would like reach for me and pull me down. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't have much stage experience. Maybe that's why. But I think if I do go back and start this singing thing, I think I'm gonna start with like small live houses and then really small concerts, and then slowly become a bigger concert if I can.
Right, right. That's amazing. I mean, we look forward to more songs from you. We look forward to a lot more wonderful content and engagement from you, and of course, your wonderful movies. Are there certain movies or series we should be looking out for in the near future?
Well, you know, one thing right now was
Mhm.
because so basically, as everyone know, this month three of my shows came out, like the
Yes.
Enchanting Phantom, uh, My Love Enlightened Me, and the Fake Princess, and those were the shows that I did last year. So all of my shows
Okay.
came out at once, and I was like, what do I do now? I'm
Oh,
stuck here. What do I do now? Why can't you guys like 排队 and like wait and wait and
right.
wait? But
Yeah. Yeah.
but right now everything's out and I have nothing else left. So I have to go back now. I have to go work. I have to go film some stuff and sing some stuff, right? Or I'm
Oh
gonna
my
be here like
gosh.
nothing. So yeah, right now I don't have any upcoming plans, but I do plan
Right.
on like a lot of new music. That's what one thing that
Okay.
I've been like communicating with my company. And
Right.
for movies, I think we might, if it goes well, I don't know about them. I think we might have a second movie for
Fantastic.
Enchanting Phantom, but I don't know
Right.
about. I'm not really sure. It's just a wild guess. But for others, I just hope, I don't think there's gonna be a, a following up shows about it, but maybe new shows,
Right.
and I'm looking forward to it too.
And do you ever tire of playing those period roles of like princesses or like girls, damsels in distress? Do you ever get tired of all those
Oh, I
kind of?
hate that. Nobody knows, but I hate it. I hate it. I hate being in distress. I want to be the one where I'm the powerful one. Why can't the woman be powerful? I even told my manager, I told them, is there any chance or is there any character where a roles that actually presents the girl as a strong one? Like maybe I am the manager or a big celebrity that fell down. It's okay that I was at the top and I fall down from it, but I don't want to be from down and then never ever go up. you know
Right.
I just want to be someone really, a really strong role, and a really strong kind of girl that doesn't really have to rely on a guy. But yeah, you can have like a romance thing, but not relying on it. But right now everyone likes to look at like love stories and how a girl's like, oh, and then the guy's like, ah.
But Eleanor, isn't there a series now in China where it's reversed, where all the women in power in the court are women, and then the men have to work for them? Isn't there a series now that's on where the whole roles are reversed, where the women are in power, the women are the one giving direction,
What
and
show
the
is that?
men? Yeah, I read it somewhere like the men are the ones that are the concubines, and the men are the ones that the women pick and choose who will be their partner for the night. So I maybe things are changing. Maybe that would be a new role for you, a powerful empress dictating who comes to your chamber
Wow.
that night.
I would love that, but I think right now my main role that I really really want is after I watched like Orange is the New Black, that
Yeah.
kind of roles, because I'm really tiny. Like everyone knows, I'm a really like small, skinny, tiny girl. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not able to play like the biggest boss, like I tell everyone what to do and then they listen to me. I'm not good at being that gangster kind of thing. But I
Right.
want to be like the really like the kutu. The thing where I jump here and there and then be like I don't know how do you say it, like I tell this person like, he's talking bad about you, right? And then
Right.
I jump to that person like, I don't know what's happening and stuff like this. Like I'll be a really bad person, but at the same time people would kind of like this character. Like I make them, I want to make the role like likable, but at the same time so bad.
Okay. It sounds like Gossip Girl. Have you watched the series Gossip Girl?
I know
It
about it, but
sounds
I
a bit
haven't
like that.
watched it. I haven't watched it.
Okay. You should watch it. It has a lot of the elements that you spoke about today about the trials and tribulations
Mm-hmm.
of growing up in Singapore, the gossip, the cyberbullying. That all happened at Gossip Girl. So maybe you can bring that concept and do a similar concept in China.
That would
You
be
never
really
know.
nice. But I
Yeah,
just
you never
realized, like
know.
in China, like most of the shows that I get, or shows would that everyone knows that would be really well played, like will be aired really well, are really sweet kind of shows. Like everyone's like really cute and happy every day, blah blah blah. And maybe sometimes I fall down and then the guy comes to save me, and then blah blah blah. We all happily ever after. But that's the show that everyone wants to watch now. But you know why? Because I think that because the society is really upset right now, everyone's really sad. That's why they want to see something that makes them happy. So all the things that we show and portray is like happy, and I think
Right.
that's also good that we are making audiences happy. But I want to show like the real side of life too. Like I want to try something that's different.
Right, right. Well, you never know. You've been amazing so far. Everything that you've done. Thank you so much for this wonderful conversation today. Shall we try something fun? Should we do the face filter and
Oh
see
yeah.
whether it works?
Okay.
Yeah, shall we try and
Okay.
see what you get?
We put it at the same time.
I gotta find it first.
Oh, I found it.
You found it? Hold on. Okay, I find
Okay. I just need to swipe it and okay.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm seated too near. Okay. Cannot
打包 and
really.
chill.
Cannot.
Cannot. But oh, I saw someone like
Yeah.
that you like reposted their live.
Right.
I didn't knew that there was this because I tried many times and I didn't receive it. It was like, okay, thanks, like or something like that, like thanks next, and then the girl was like,
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it again and again and again until like some of the girls did it like 10 times because they didn't like the message that came out. So you can try different ones.
Okay, let's try a different one.
Oh, how do I do it?
Swipe.
How do I do it? You got to go off and do it. Oh shoot! I don't know how to do it again.
No, why? It's the same.
Why you want to stop out? How do I do mine like normal? Okay, then I'll do mine with. Hold on, let me do mine with. Oh my god, it's so tricky. Hold on. Serving face, girl.
Yes.
Where am I? Yes, queen.
Yes. Yes.
That is so fun. Thank you so guys, try it out. The filter is there on on Harper's Bazaar SG Instagram site.
Yes.
So yeah, so go on to our Instagram and you can try the face filter. And of course it's on Eleanor's as well. And today has been super, super fun. Thank you so much, Eleanor, for being part of this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being a wonderful cover girl. You see, you are still a queen, Lex.
Yes, please.
Yes, one. Yes, one. And it's been super fun. Thank you so much. And we'll see you again really soon.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.